Yo, how's it going today? Crosby771 here, or Kryptonite. Welcome to another mobile esports video. Today we are going to be playing on Crossfire, and we're playing Call of Duty Mobile on the iPad Pro, the 11-inch. And yeah, we're going to be focusing on the SMG role today. A little bit more in depth, I guess. This time around, it's going to be kind of more of the aggressive style SMG role, because you do have more than one just kind of like way of playing certain roles, SMG, AR, hybrid or flex players. So we're just gonna take a dive into how you can play those different styles differently, I guess. And yeah, so if you have, kind of seen the first two videos, I highly encourage you to, keep practicing. Basically, just keep doing what you're doing, and try to utilize the tips that I give to the best of your ability. And if you haven't, then I do encourage you to go ahead and check those two videos out that I have put out on the Mobile Esports channel. But yeah, if you haven't, like I said, go ahead and check them out. But we'll get into this right now over here. So I'm being a pain in their butts, in the opponent's butt right now. Okay, so I'm basically just roaming around the map, rather. English is hard. I'm roaming around the map, basically utilizing my teammates and the minimap as a baseline as to what I can and cannot push. Like right there, I did not expect this dude to chuck a hunter killer drone right at me, right? Things like that sometimes you can't get away with. Oh no, they put something in our spawn. Oh no, chill. Gotcha. But yeah, so you want to really just kind of focus in on, I'm trying to pick up an M16 that was laying down here, but I guess it's not here anymore. You really, oh, there it is. You want to focus on just kind of maneuvering around the map, kind of like a snake, in the sense that, oh, that's not a snake-like maneuver there. Kind of like you're in 1 second, you get the kill, and then you're out the next second. It's really kind of just pinpoint accurate where you want to go, and try to use cover to the best of your advantage. Like right there, I just got blasted with a shotgun. There's nothing I can do there, right? Even if I got first shots and like didn't miss any, odds are that dude would have killed me, right? He got a shotgun, right? He outgunned me, straight up. Can't always win the gunfights, you can't always win the situations, but if you put yourself into positions, oh no, I stopped shooting. If you put yourself into positions where it's favorable, so what I mean by that is, let's say I'm out in the open and I'm trying to shoot them there, right? That's not very favorable. But if I'm back here behind cover, it's still not, super, I'm gonna win that gunfight 100% of the time. But it definitely does increase the odds of me being able to win that gunfight. And we're not really focusing on too much on kind of winning the match right now. It's just more of the actual gameplay and the play style that we're focusing on right now. This dude went off, Bessie, I guess, and decided to call in a whole host of streaks, and we're actually gonna take this off right here, and yeah, we're gonna play another match or two and just kind of highlight a little bit more of the SMG type roles. But yeah, so we have kind of like the SMG, the kind of really aggressive, the more passive SMG type. We have a little bit of both, passive and aggressive. It really just does depend on what you're comfortable with and what your team, or depending if you're like on a pro team or just, I don't know, a pickup team or whatever, what your team needs, right? And kind of what you're comfortable with. Because if you're not really comfortable with, being an SMG, an aggressive SMG type player, then you're usually not going to have a great time. Either KD wise or simply just performance. You're not going to contribute too much to your team, and you're not going to do yourself too many favors there. That being said, I know people that, players that absolutely hate a certain role, but they're incredibly gifted when it comes to that role or that weapon that they're using in game or whatnot, right? It really just does depend on a whole bunch of factors that they're really just kind of external, and a few internal ones as well. I don't know, it's really just kind of based on whatever you want to excel in, or try to excel in. I'm trying to get at. So right here, we're gonna try the run and gun type of SMG play yet again. Then we'll probably switch it up halfway through the game, or if the game is a quick one, then we'll switch it up next game to a little bit of a more passive SMG role. And get ready to run into a lot of players that are just trying to kill you. Because the more you run and gun, oh no. Run back, ah! Right there, that was really poor movement on my part. But basically, if you try and run and gun, and you try and go to those choke points, a lot of the time, first, I mean, then a lot of the times you're going to end up facing like 3 or 4 enemies at the same time. And if your aim's not on point, movement is everything. If your aim's not on point or movement, then you get stuck in those situations like that, and odds are you're not going to be able to get out of them. Unscathed at least. Gotcha. Let's go. Ooh. Homie G just did them dirty. Don't look at my side. Thank you. Yeah, they're just running. Oh, no, 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 no. They're just running streaks on them. Holy moly. See what I mean? See what I mean? You had 4 people just looking straight down at you. Holy moly. In a map like Kill House, it's very difficult to like do like a one-man army type of thing. It's because you have so many people hiding in different corners, just staring down right at you, basically being able to kill you at any given time. But I'm gonna do my best here. They all decided to just chill and spawn. What is this? Goodness, someone's like shooting. Multiple people just shooting over and over and over again. Don't want to stop shooting. Gotcha. Alright, ready? Run and gun. Oh! Tempest, let's go. Shoot. Gotcha, sorry. Shoot. Oh, I hear someone here. Oh, no, 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 they just spawned. No! Alright, here's where you dip, but someone chucked a nade so I couldn't dip. Yeah, so that situation, I probably should have dipped a little earlier, but I kind of thought I could get away with that. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Alright, you know what? Let's hit him with the Predator missile real quick. Oh, homie. Look at that! I didn't get it. Oh, because he got him. That's unfortunate. Yo. Yo, this is just a massacre, dude. Damn. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That was nuts. I'm looking at the replay right now on my monitor. Anyway, the short of the long of it is, do your best to maneuver, stay hugging around corners if you can, around a wall, and try to hit every single shot. I know that sounds easier said than done. Try and get at least the first few shots on target. That way you get at the very least first shots. You never know, they might be weak already, right? Now we're gonna go real quick and we're gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna be a little bit of a passive gameplay. So you'll see what I mean in a second over here. So we did what, like 2 or so? I think that was 2 matches that were a little bit more on the passive or the aggressive side rather. So we're gonna do a little bit of the passive side now. The SMG role, a little bit more methodical, you know, calm, cool, collected. Typically these players are, like I said, a little bit more calm, cool, and collected, or they tend to favor, you know, playing with their head instead of just relying on their gun skill and reaction time. Because typically if you play at a higher sensitivity, or if you play with the aggressive SMG role, then you typically, oh my goodness, then you typically have a, I'd say, a gift when it comes to higher sensitivity or reaction time. That is if you're any good, right? Because everyone can run high sense and running gun, but not always produce. Okay. Well, I think these fellas over here. Oh no 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 no! How many to get? 3? Did anyone kill me? No, he killed me. I couldn't get all of them. No, homie G just shot me. Damn, I almost did that to them though. All right, let's pick up our care package real quick. That's our teammate. Are you trying to roach off my? Okay, that's what I thought. There we go. Oh, hit off the side. That's funny. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Hey, let's go. Let's get it. And we got 2. Pro tip, use your thumbs or use multiple fingers instead of just sliding down. That's what I do. I do like it helps, at least in my opinion, especially on the smaller screens. I find that it's a little bit easier to control score streaks because they don't have a set sensitivity. What the heck? No, homie. I was supposed to stay back, but I got excited. See, sometimes you gotta just check your emotions, right? Your urges, I guess, in game. Right? Sometimes you really want to peek that corner, but you know there's a sniper that's itching, right? Itching to shoot you in the face, right? Gotta curb that, right? Real quick. Oh no, predator missile is gonna hit me. It's gonna hit me. Gotcha. Sorry. All right. Let me hit that tempest real quick. Gotcha. Sorry. Hehe. Gotcha. Sorry. UV's up. This is still technically, I guess, a little bit of the rushing type of SMG player, but I have the Tempest, so I mean, I feel good with this one. Holy moly! And damn, okay, so we're about to win. But as you can see, I'm kind of just hiding or like favoring a certain corner instead of homie. Homie's about to put that down. I'm favoring a certain corner, right? I'm waiting for them to come to me. I'm not rushing that sentry. I'm just doing my best to, you know, let them funnel in and let me get the kills on them. See? Peeking occasionally when I need to, or when I feel I need to. Sometimes that's a downside. Sometimes you get people that you know, grow a brain and decide to chuck a nade or, you know, RPG or RC in some games, whatever it is. Don't always stay in the same spot. Don't commit the same error that I made there. That being said, if they keep funneling in, do it until you think that you're good to go. Basically, I don't know. It's judgment, right? It's acquired judgment, acquired skill that you can kind of just, you know, eyeball. But that's about it from me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. Go ahead and check out all our socials. Rather, English is really hard. Go ahead and check out all our socials down in the description below. And while you're at it, if you do want to check out more of my stuff, please go ahead and check out all that stuff down in the description below towards the bottom. And yeah, that's about it from me. If you enjoyed the series that we've got going on so far in Call of Duty Mobile, please do subscribe and check out the other videos that we have in kind of the playlist down in the description below. So go ahead and check it out. And yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Take it easy.